Oh yeah. One more thing. I'm just gonna say it right now. Every answer in life you need, Jesus don't always have to give it to you. A lot of stuff is just pretty self-explanatory. Here's the reason why Jesus has to give it to you. People on earth are not fond of telling the truth or the truth they want to accept or hear. People like to, smear the truth or coat it with sugar or cut it up and take some things, put them here, take some things, put them here, take some things out, put some things in. Y'all ain't ready to hear this. Y'all ain't ready to hear that. Here's the thing about Jesus. Okay? He sends the truth down. What you do with it is what you do with it. People need to stop lying about stuff. Because, don't know if you realize lying hasn't fixed nothing down here. Nothing. And then it's like when you find out the truth, you're like, oh, really? That's how it was? Oh. And they're like, well, Jesus, why didn't you tell us this? And he's like, here's the thing. I send down the truth through my true followers, but they have to leave the earth eventually. And the truths that they told or wrote down are eventually going to get put in someone else's hands who is corrupted. Meaning, money or minds. When I say that, I mean they like control. There's the honest person who will be honest with you and tell you the honest truth about what Jesus said or life in general or what it means. Then you got the persuaded easy person. They see the truth, but they're like, can they really handle hearing this? Let me see. That's a little too harsh. Mm-mm. That's a little too graphic. Mm-mm. That might scare them. Mm-mm. They don't need to know all that right now. Mm-mm. That seems nice. Mm-hmm. That seems pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna put that in there. Scratch all that stuff out. Put that in there. He's up there like, you know, as much as y'all blame me for the lies of corruption that tore man apart, here's what you should do. Study. Go through go through every book and see the contradictions. It's not that hard. You just got to have the willpower to do it. Here's the thing. Every time he sends someone down here to explain the truth of life, they get murdered. Then the truth gets twisted into lies. Then, since they ain't down here to fix it, the lies get turned into worse lies. Then them lies get sugar coated into bull. Then that bull gets fed to people. Then people walk around like, I don't know what's true. I don't know what's not true. I'm not even sure. Well, here's the thing. It's like that old saying go, if you want to hide something from a black person, you put it in a book. Because why? They'll never read it. Which is sad, but sort of true, but not really, depending on the black person that you are. Here is the fact of the matter. Truth is put down here. You got to be the one to find it. Honestly. Once the person who is made to deliver the truth passes, all that person has is the words that they left. That's it. See, it's not like back in the old the old ancient times when someone found the truth. When they found it, they had to write it down. So that way, it's in memory. Somebody recorded it. But it's not like now where you got technology to keep record. Back then, if you forgot, you just forgot until you remembered it, which who knew how long that was going to be. And that truth that they had way back then in Egypt got corrupted and changed. Every part of the world has a corrupted reality. Every last one of them. So here's the thing. Instead of blaming Jesus for lies and corruption occurring, understand something. He gives this world the truth. It's up to the world what you do with it. He made the truth. He put it in people. Are you going to find it? Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, you can't blame him for what you do and do not know. Because there is truth that people are willing to accept, and there's stuff about the truth people are not going to accept. Why? Because the truth of what they learn has to match their reality. For example, religion. In order for you to join a certain religion, it has to offer what you're looking for. In order for you to join a certain political party, it has to offer what you agree with. In order to do anything in this life, it has to agree with how you see things or how you feel about something. The truth is not always going to do that for people. That is why a lot of people join religions. Because everybody is searching for a truth. Every religion is a 50-50. What does that mean? 50% lies and 50% reality. So, and a little sugar-coatedness to it. Everybody wants to learn about God, but everyone's not going to do that the same way. And let me put it to you this way. There's a lot of people in this world, I'll be watching a lot of these, little conferences on YouTube where you have these bishops and Dalai Lamas and priests and popes and all that sitting there talking to people about their experiences with God and whose is better, whose is worse. How do you know you had one? And I'm hearing this, oh, I met God here, I seen God there, God helped me there, God did this for me, God did that for me. Somebody's saying, so is your experience with God higher than mine? Is my experience with God higher than yours? Here is the reality about that. Your experience with the Almighty God has to do with your life. No one experiences God the same ever. Nobody. Experiencing God has a lot to do with where you come from, who you are, and how you see things. God has no favor of nobody. Meaning he is no respecter of person. He sees everybody the same. If you meet God in a crack house, that's where you met him. If you met God in a strip club, that's where you met him. You met him as a homeless person, that is where you met him. He comes to you where you are. He meets you where you are. It has nothing to do with a higher or lower life. It's about where you are. If you're rich and you meet him, that's where you were. If you're poor and you meet him, that's where you were. If you're middle class and you meet him, that's where you were. It has nothing to do with, you're higher than me, you're lower than me, it's middle class. It has nothing to do with that. Here's the thing people need to understand about Jesus. When Jesus comes to a person, he's not looking at, oh, he's rich, let me go to him right now. Oh, he's poor, I'm going to wait to go to him. Oh, she's going through something, I'm going to wait to go to her. No. Jesus is not seeing the class of the person. He's seeing you're going through something, so let me wait until you get through it and help you deal with it, then come to you. Or maybe it's a rich person who he sees is empty on the inside. So he goes to that person and tries to be like, I'm here for you if you need me. I know you got it all, but trust me, on the inside, you are broken. Homeless person, he's going to go to them and, talk to them about life and see where they're at and see what their mind is. Middle class person, just going to see about you and how you're doing in life. God has his reasons for everyone he visits at whatever point he visits you. No one's just higher, no one's just lower. God is going to meet you where you're most comfortable meeting him. Even if you're not comfortable, he's comfortable wherever you are. Because he already knows where you are and why you're there. So all this people say that God met me on Mount Everest because he thinks I'm better, or he met me in a valley because he thinks I'm lower, or he met me in an airplane because he thinks I'm in the middle or higher or what. No. He's gonna meet you where you at because that's where you need him to be. So you understand that. Everyone is on the same planet, existing in the same body for the same reason. To pass away eventually. But while you're alive, everyone is gonna go through stuff. No one is exempt from it, meaning no one gets away out of it. Everyone suffers. Jesus comes to everyone because everyone is his child, or should I say the Father's child. Doesn't matter who you are or how you live. He comes to everybody. Period. So it doesn't matter high, low, it makes no difference in God's eyes. We're all the same. Everyone. No one's visitation with Jesus is higher or lower. It's just he knew you need him at that moment where you were. That's why he came to you, because he loved you like that. Best way I can say that. So I'm just saying again, for those who wonder why, why is this person meeting God here? Why is this person meeting God here? Why ain't God coming to me here? Why is he coming to you there? Why is God meeting you in a mansion, but I'm homeless? Why? What? I'm like, here's the thing. You are where you are for a reason. Some people have to see things from a rich person's perspective. Some people have to see things from a poor person's perspective. Some people have to see things from a middle class person's perspective. And one day, bring all them sights together, all them mindsets together, and see what each lifestyle carries. What does it offer? What are the pros and the cons? What did you learn? How did you get there? Who did you meet? What happened? Everyone is in a different level for a different purpose because you're making different decisions based on what you go through, and it's teaching you how to survive in a different way. And also, there are some rich people because they're being taught the life of the rich. There's middle class, they're being taught the life of the middle class. There's the poor, they're being taught the life of the poor. Everyone has to have a different life experience. That's just what it is. Like, there's some people that can be rich, turn middle class, end up poor, then be rich again. There's people that can be poor, rich, middle class, then rich again, then back to being poor. Your life decisions teach you stuff. I'm just saying. So, I am out.